The issue of plastic pollution in the ocean. Introduction. Unfortunately, how people treat and manage the planet's natural resources, including oceanic waters, reveals a lot about humanity's hypocrisy when it comes to environmental issues. People need to admire the 5 oceans' tremendous beauty and the amazing biological diversity of oceanic life. However, they fail to do enough to prevent non-organic and slowly degradable substances, such as plastics, from entering the ocean. This results in the exacerbating problem of marine plastic pollution and the accumulation of plastic debris. Due to irresponsible consumption and plastic's attractiveness for product manufacturers, plastic pollution in the ocean remains an urgent problem, and addressing it requires changing consumers' attitudes to single-use plastic objects. The extent of plastic pollution affecting the oceans. To start with, the global scientific community acknowledges plastic pollution in the ocean as a large-scale and constantly exacerbating issue. Debris composition research focusing on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch reveals that the region's water surface is currently dominated by polyethylene and polypropylene pieces. It means that plastics outweigh any other natural or human-made objects in the garbage patch. While shedding light on the ubiquitous nature of ocean pollution, this finding highlights the specific role of plastic garbage in the global water pollution crisis. Additionally, based on the analysis of interannual variations and historical samples, Lebreton et al. Conclude that plastic pollution in the ocean is increasing exponentially. Thus, it is reasonable to criticize the tendency to regard plastic in the ocean as an exaggerated environmental issue. Indeed, the above-mentioned piece of research evidence emphasizes plastic objects' unique role in exacerbating the environmental crisis in the future. The studies of ocean litter dynamics present a crucial source of information regarding the degree of contamination today and in the preceding centuries. According to such research, since the 20th century, oceanic dead zones that grow as a result of human activities, including plastic use, have quadrupled in size. Following this logic, hypoxic oceanic areas will become catastrophically large in the future. This will happen if humanity does not develop a solution to be implemented globally. However, plastic's attractiveness in the international market could postpone the problem's resolution. Contributors to increasing pollution. To continue, denying the problem's existence is illogical since plastic objects' properties and current consumption and waste disposal patterns make the issue almost inevitable. The cause-effect explorations of plastic pollution in the ocean list various economic factors, including the durability of plastics, as the key contributors to the ocean pollution crisis. When it comes to the food industry, there is a situation of high uncertainty regarding the exact moment of consumption. In these circumstances, giving preference to more expensive biodegradable packaging seems an a priori loss-generating decision. As a result, the take, make, use, and dispose of model promotes the situation in which tons of plastic get into the ocean from the land. What this information reveals is that the promotion of fast consumption without teaching plastic waste management principles to common citizens is conducive to the environmental crisis faced today. Consumers' carelessness when it comes to waste disposal also adds to the problem. Also, plastic is utilized in single-use products, and this product type is responsible for the largest share of ocean pollution. Thus, this material's relatively low production costs contribute to its ubiquitous use. It inevitably increases the chances of its accumulation in the oceans. Therefore, considering how plastics are used, the issue cannot be overstated. Possible solution: promoting consumer consciousness. Furthermore, the problem can be solved by using campaigns, bans, and consumer warning labels to normalize the limited consumption of single-use plastic products. Firstly, the Skip the Straw movement has successfully popularized the avoidance of single-use plastic straws in the U.S. Based on this, environmental awareness campaigns can promote healthier plastic use habits, thus creating new social norms. Increases in consumer consciousness will result in reduced consumption of single-use plastic objects. Secondly, plastic packages with graphic images of oceanic pollution's effects can motivate healthier plastic disposal practices. By analogy with graphic warning labels on cigarette packages, these measures can impact behaviors through emotional appeals. Being reminded of marine animals suffering, consumers will think twice before ignoring recycling guidelines. Thirdly, bans on plastic bags preceded by communication campaigns have improved the water pollution situation in the Philippines and other countries. With due preparation and consumer education measures, global plastic bag bans could pave the path to improvement. After establishing it as a new norm, it will be possible to restrict other plastic objects' use. Therefore, efforts to establish responsible attitudes to plastic consumption as a new norm are likely to facilitate the issue's resolution. Conclusion. To sum up, as studies at the confluence of environmental sciences and economics demonstrate, plastic pollution in the ocean is among the urgent issues due to the increasing plastic debris and these materials' cost-effectiveness for manufacturers. One potential solution for the plastic pollution crisis involves various measures, ranging from consumer education to banning plastic items. Hopefully, the promising efforts cited in the literature will replace consumerism with individual responsibility, thus reducing the amount of plastic waste that enters the oceans.